Meet Mary. She is 32 years old, and until 5 months ago, she was vibrant, cheerful, happy, and enjoying her life. 5 months ago, Mary was diagnosed with kidney disease. Mary has ESRD, end-stage renal disease, just as more than 570,000 other ESRD patients in the U.S. and millions around the world, which requires her and most ESRD patients to come into the hospital or clinic 3 times a week to wait for her turn to be dialyzed. She will wait her turn, and then she will be chained to a refrigerator-sized device for about 3 to 4 hours. The wear and tear on her body requires her to rest up. She returns 2 days later and repeats this process all over again. She does this 3 times a week and will most likely continue to do so for the rest of her life, as the only cure for ESRD is a kidney transplant. Mary spends about 9 to 12 hours a week at the hospital or clinic, takes 15 to 30 pills every day, and her diet is severely restricted. She can't eat an orange, banana, or have ice cream. She can't even have a beer, and Mary can't even go to work. This is not unique to Mary, for the hardships of the dialysis patient are numerous. They include depression, disability, draconian diets, poor sleep, salt restriction, fluid restriction, post-dialysis fatigue, coronary disease, sleep apnea, anemia, brain strokes, just to name a few. While Mary has only been treated for 4 to 5 months, she is already beginning to believe that she might not have much time left. The reason is simple. A normal kidney works 24 hours a day, removing toxins in your blood. To expect to sit at a machine for 9 to 12 hours a week would require the dialysis machine to do about 15 to 19 times the work your kidneys do in a week in that span of time. The machines attempt to meet that need, but the wear and tear on the patient may be worse than a disease, much like chemotherapy for cancer patients. This is one of the reasons that the mortality rate in the U.S. for ESRD patients runs around 20% annually. In other words, approximately 20% of all U.S. hemodialysis patients do not survive every year. Mary has searched the web for solutions to her problem. What Mary found to be most amazing is that there has not been any substantive medical improvements for the treatment of ESRD patients for over 60 years. But yesterday, she was contacted by a friend who informed her that there is a revolutionary medical device, which with FDA approval will treat ESRD, that has had successful human clinical trials in Europe and is now conducting its first FDA-approved human clinical trial in the U.S. We believe that this device may very well transform the treatment of ESRD around the world. We truly believe that this device will be a game changer. It is called the WAC, Wearable Artificial Kidney, and was invented by a U.S. kidney doctor who experienced the same frustration over no updated technology being available to treat this disease. This doctor was aware that millions of people are treated for ESRD, with over 570,000 of those in the U.S. alone, at a U.S. cost exceeding $30 billion annually. He spends every spare moment of his time working on a solution until he finally has a breakthrough. He realizes that miniaturization is the solution. The giant grandfather clock has been reduced to a watch. The giant computer was miniaturized to a home computer and further to small laptops and tablets. So why not miniaturize the dialysis machine? He does, and the wearable artificial kidney, the WAC, was born and then patented. The WAC will be worn in a belt-like mechanism, which we believe will allow patients true mobility, a better quality of life, and hopefully a much longer lifespan. Since that time, the project has been raising funds needed to bring the WAC to the world. We believe that the WAC has the potential to solve many problems. We hope it will provide a quality of life not available to ESRD patients, where patients will be able to work, live productively, and have their life back. We estimate that the U.S. government can save almost $10 billion from the $30 billion it now spends annually by using the WAC. It would also mean fewer visits to the hospital or clinic. It would mean the hospitals might no longer need massive dialysis rooms and equipment, and their costs would hopefully dwindle. It would be a win-win situation for patients, doctors, and reimbursement programs. The WAC has had successful bench trials, animal trials, and even human trials conducted in Italy and the United Kingdom. In 2012, the WAC received FDA Innovation Pathway 2.0 status. As a result, the FDA has been accelerating the normal approval process to assist in making the WAC available to the public faster. We believe that the WAC is a breakthrough transformational technology that will impact the world. The Wearable Artificial Kidney Foundation is a 501(c) IRS-approved charitable tax-exempt organization created to provide funding for public research obtained through conducting FDA trials on the WAC. And we hope that when that happens, Mary will have her life back. When Mary wears the WAC, we would hope to see Mary looking much happier than she did before. We hope that we will see Mary walking down the street with friends, laughing and moving to music she's listening to. And we believe that we will see Mary once more at work with her colleagues and eating at the local restaurant with her friends. Guess what? We believe that Mary's diet might then allow her to eat an orange, banana, ice cream, and have a beer. Well, it seems that Mary's life will finally be on the right track, don't you think? Please assist us in helping all the Marys of the world. And let's help ourselves at the same time. After all, virtually everyone out there knows someone or has a relative or friend who has kidney disease. Let's help make what we believe will be a meaningful improvement of their quality of life and extend their lifespan.